by ghosts to a laser pointed at Mo Salah's head. These are the times footballers were caught cheating. Let's start with Justin Balow, who produced a cunning move to
And before I start this and tell you all about this, what's happening, I just want to say Football All-Stars, go subscribe to his channel. His channel's a W, as you can see, 14.5K. How does it get 638,369 views but 14.5K subscribers? I'll be showing you these moments from his video, and I hope that you do not give me any credit, because I just want to show you about his video, because maybe you didn't look at his video, but shout out the Football All-Stars. Please subscribe to his channel. Don't subscribe to mine, just subscribe to his, okay? That's what I'm asking.
His opponents from scoring. Knowing that 2 balls aren't allowed on a pitch of play, the goalkeeper threw a second ball onto the field to prevent the Twente player from taking a quick throw. He then had the nerve to tell the referee a ball was thrown at him. But since goalkeepers can get away with cheating, you better believe Marwin Hitz will be doing the same thing.
Just watch what Hitz is doing here. He's just trying to kick up the ground a little bit.
That deceitfulness not only destroyed the pitch, it made the striker embarrassingly miss the penalty.
By that penalty spot. Hitz makes the save. It stays 0-0. Modeste went for that corner and
And while Hitz...
I think that is that considered cheating? I don't know. I mean, you do slide tackle on it. I guess it would be considered cheating, but I guess here we go.
Away with his antics, Vitolo tried cheating and got smacked with the ball for it. In a match between Sevilla and Real Madrid, Vitolo tried to cheat by doing this.
the penalty area. Well, it was Vitolo who was kicking.
But when you try messing with Ronaldo, it usually ends badly. Despite this, Ronaldo still scored the penalty and hit the Sui. Trying to distract your opponent is one thing, but smiling after cheating, that's just insane. With 2 minutes...
Wait, let me go back. Wait, let me go a little bit. Let me see that.
Trying to distract your opponent is one thing.
Okay,
but
wait, let
smiling
me see.
after cheating, that's just...
Look at that. See that? Right there. He is smiling. So, why is that guy right there? I don't know. But, he's just like, look at his mouth. It's just wide open. Like, why?
Insane.
You're on camera.
With 2 minutes to go in the match, Manchester United desperately wanted an equalizer against Chelsea. Seeing his opportunity to waste time, David Luiz fell like a sack of potatoes when Raphael tackled him.
As you saw before, that guy fell and was smiling. So apparently, that's the same clip. So he fell and was smiling, I guess.
That smile tells you everything you need to know.
A red card. Wow, that's kind of evil.
But that's not the only time Luiz was caught bending the law. Back at PSG, David Luiz and Ibrahimovic weren't cool with the spot the ref marked for a free kick, so David Luiz decided to take matters into his own hands by doing this. But what these two did in France, another player in England executed it more efficiently.
He bent or he moved it. Like, how can that not be caught? That's like ruining the game. Like, don't be a cheater like him. Like, don't look up to him.
While the referee
If you
was
are,
trying to
just don't do
organize
what
the
he
ball,
does.
Ivan Toney played a fast one by doing this. he moved the ball and the referee sprayed sideways, which gave him the advantage to do this.
I have to say that is clever. That is very clever. He moved it with the ball when the referee wasn't looking. They got it on camera, so I'm surprised that they didn't do anything about it. But he didn't call VAR, so I guess it's fine.
I'm sure lots of fans will see this and be like, he's just a smart footballer. But when they see what Morata did, they'll fall laughing. In a match between Atletico Madrid and Elche, the man in red and white on the attack with Alvaro Morata, the Spanish striker, was able to beat his marker. Then this happened.
Morata leaves the defender for dead. Morata, left foot is short, takes a big deflection and will bounce across the line. Morata is down, but Atletico Madrid. Oh, Morata quickly gets up to celebrate.
He was rolling in pain, but when he discovered the ball had gone in, he immediately stood up to celebrate like nothing was wrong. I had no idea a goal had magical healing powers.
That's kind of funny. I mean, he did that for the penalty probably if it didn't go in, but it went in, so he just got proven that he really wanted that penalty if it happened.
But this isn't the first time something like that's happened. Italian striker Ciro Immobile tumbled to the ground after a challenge from the Belgian defenders. But as he was rolling on the ground, his teammate Barella scored a wonderful goal, and then this happened.
Another moment of him getting up, rising from the power of the goal. Goal.
Once again, a goal has made the Immobile mobile. See what I did there? Never mind. But if you think Morata and Immobile would make good actors, I'm sure you'll agree that Neymar deserves an Oscar for his theatrics. Throughout his career, Neymar's built up a reputation as a player who dives a lot.
Dives a lot, fakes a lot, cooks a lot, skills a lot. Use all those words.
But
I don't
this
care.
fine actor saved his best performance for the 2018 World Cup. In a match between Brazil
Like what he did there, he said actor, fine actor.
and Switzerland, this happened. Sure, he got tackled.
You all saw that moment where he just flopped to the floor. I bet some people called him the flopper.
But his reaction to the
didn't?
challenge was mental. Soon enough, the memes started popping up all over the internet. Even a bunch of kids joined in on the fun. But there was one company who saw all this coming and paid homage long before it happened. Watch this. Damn, having such huge influence.
So that was before Neymar. Like if I wanted to, I would just search up Neymar flop. There. Neymar flopping complex. 6 years ago. Neymar funny diving. That's all from him. Like, you can't say anything
Crazy.
about that.
But a player getting tackled by a ghost, you don't see that every day. After realizing he wasn't getting the ball, Tottenham goalkeeper Fraser Forster pulled out of the challenge. Brian Mbeumo, who was expecting contact, turned into an Olympic swimmer to produce one of the most embarrassing dives you will ever see. This is just 10 times footballers were caught cheating.
Wow. He thought that he would put his foot in front, so he flopped. That is embarrassing. I would not want to be him.
Sit tight, because we're taking the scandals to a whole nother level, starting with this.
The FA want to ban Lucas Paqueta from football for life if the West Ham forward is found guilty of betting breaches, as details of his £100,000 gambling scams are unveiled.
Lucas Paqueta is under investigation by the English FA for alleged breaches of their gambling rules in 4 matches. He kept making silly tackles in the first match against Leicester until the ref gave him a yellow card. Against Aston Villa, he received a booking for his blatant foul in front of the referee. Then against Leeds, he received a card for pulling down his opponent.
Rigo trying to get it away, and that'll be a yellow card.
The fourth match followed a similar pattern as he got booked in the game between West Ham and Bournemouth.
So you're saying he's that big of a faker? He fakes harder than everyone? And he got gambling skills. You know, I'm not going to talk for the rest, maybe once or twice, but yeah, you can enjoy this. You'll hear it.
Now, all these incidents seemed like cases of indiscipline until it was discovered that a high number of bets were placed on Paqueta getting booked in those matches. Should the FA prove their case, he could be banned from playing football for life. Damn, it's crazy to think Paqueta would risk it all for his friends to get a big payday. But I guess you didn't know another player got banned for doing something similar. In 2022, the FA launched an investigation into Kynan Isaac, who was playing as a fullback for Stratton Town FC. He refused to cooperate with the investigation and was subsequently charged for deliberately receiving a booking in the match between Stratford Town and Shrewsbury Town. They claimed he told his friends to bet on him receiving a card that game, and was also directly involved in another 347 bets between 2016 and 2021 while playing for multiple clubs. By the time they were done piling up the accusations, they gave him a 10-year ban from playing football. That's not even the crazy part. Seeing that Paqueta was in a similar situation as him, Isaac gave his opinion on the matter, saying, quote, "It'll be very interesting to see what they do to him. There's no point in me sitting here and letting everyone else get away with it." He added, quote, "It's basic math. If I got done for 10 years for doing it once, by the same book, he should get 40 years for doing it 4 times. Damn, so much for footballers supporting each other. But while Isaac got caught cheating, Sergio Ramos got away with so many dirty tricks throughout his career. In the 2018 Champions League final, serial winners Real Madrid came up against a Liverpool team in red-hot form. Seeing the threat that Liverpool posed to his team, Sergio Ramos knew he had to find a way to give Madrid the edge, no matter what it took. So when the game started, he took out Liverpool star Mo Salah, Taekwondo style.
Taekwondo style. That's the one. I know I said I wouldn't do, but Taekwondo. That means that is he going to do a karate chop in his rib cage? We'll find out.
This dark move dashed Liverpool's dream and handed Madrid the trophy.
To the bathroom, I was crying in the bathroom because I want.
So he literally threw him to the ground. I think that should have been a yellow.
Start the game, I want to play. But in the meantime, I know that I'm not fit at all to play. But in one moment, like, disappeared, it's so difficult. It's so difficult.
The two met again at the UEFA Awards, but Salah was in no mood to play as Ramos tried to touch his shoulder. Ruining the dreams of an entire club is one thing. Getting hated by a whole nation, well, that's a privilege left to players like Luis Suarez. In 2010, Ghana was on the cusp of becoming the first African country to reach a World Cup semifinal. They had no idea they were coming up against a team full of dirty tricks. When the game minutes from a penalty shootout, Ghana pushed for a winner, but the Uruguayans were willing to do anything to stop them from scoring. So when a golden chance came Ghana's way, this happened. With the chance to make history, Asamoah Gyan missed the spot kick. Ghana eventually lost in the penalty shootout. When asked if he regretted his actions, Suarez had this to say.
I don't say apologize about that because the Ghana player missed a penalty, not me. It's not my fault because I don't miss the penalty.
He just doesn't care about the rules. Speaking of regulations, Marco Verratti got in trouble for trying to manipulate the rule book. In a league match between PSG and Nantes,
I can't believe that all these players did that. If I really wanted to, it would just be really awkward. But a lot of players cheat, so they're in the cheats book. They're cheaters. And why does it say 0.00/30. What? I can do this now. Whatever.
He received a pass from the keeper and did this. Just like Marco Verratti, I'm confused. The rule says a player can pass the ball to his goalkeeper using his head, chest, knee. So why did he book him? After a quick Google, I discovered the rule also says, quote, if, in the opinion of the referee, the player uses a deliberate trick, such as flicking the ball to his head with his foot and handing it to the goalkeeper, or kneeling and deliberately pushing the ball to the goalkeeper with his head or knee, it must be cautioned for ungentlemanly conduct. But I don't think Perisic did his homework about football either. Similar to the Verratti case, the referee booked him also for unsportsmanlike behavior. At this point, it's hard to tell what's cheating and what's not. Just like when players of Mamelodi Sundowns found a way to beat the system.
Okay, so that's basically what they're talking about. I'll do like a couple more until, and I'll end the video there. But please subscribe to both of our channels.
After Mamelodi Sundowns got a corner kick, the players decided to pull off one of the most gangsta moves you will ever...
Also, as you can see, if you like soccer, if you go to my videos, you'll see that I posted, watch this video, well, short, and watch crazy moments. You'll want to see those. And try not to laugh, that's good. So watch them. Take a little chance if you want to like them. Like these stupidly expensive things. Yeah, just whatever.
Maybe the second one will take it? No. Prefers a yellow card for time wasting. Third one? No. Craziest part? All of this happened in the 81st minute of the game. Finally, the first guy comes back and delivers a cross into the box. Now, you've got to be thinking, this is madness. Wait till you see a guy who pretended to be a footballer at our number 17 pick. But before we get to that, let's take a look at Ivan Toney's weird relationship with his club. When this video leaked...
Yeah, I'll just skip that. You'll just... I don't want to see that.
Yeah, he should be banned.
He was down bad, but the FA showed him no mercy and banned him from all football-related activities for 8 months. But then, another player dropped a bombshell.
But we start with the big breaking news in the last hour or so, and Newcastle United midfielder Sandro Tonali has been handed a 10-month ban from all football by Italian prosecutors for breaching betting regulations.
While everyone was focused on the Ivan Toney issue, Italian prosecutors were investigating alleged bets placed by Sandro Tonali during his time at AC Milan. But having moved to England, Tonali still carried on gambling. So when he got banned by the Italian authorities, he approached the English FA.
Fresh direct
Are you kidding me?
2 chef-prepared meals.
I hate ads.
So when he got banned by the Italian authorities, he approached the English FA and made his confession, and this was their response.
But he's been given a 2-month suspension, suspended by an independent regulatory commission after self-declaring breaches of the FA betting rules. 50 breaches of FA Rule E8 between August and October 2023.
Still,
after
many
this,
of
I
these
think this will
players
be the
need
end.
help. We shouldn't just be focused on punishing and judging them. If there's one player who needs serious therapy, it's Luis Suarez. Here's why. It all started in 2010 when an argument was going on between Ajax and PSV players. Just look at what Suarez did. He sunk his teeth into Backel's shoulder like a vampire. That got him suspended for 7 matches. 3 years later, Suarez was back at his antics and did this. His latest escapade got him a 10-match ban. But after everyone thought he was a new man, the demons struck again, this time in the 2014 World Cup.
He headbutted him there, didn't he? Luis Suarez appeared to move his head.
Despite Chiellini's best efforts to show the referee, Suarez escaped without a card.
Did Suarez apologize? Of course not. He behaves in a way, and FIFA allows them to do so because they need the champions to play. They don't have the courage to make the right decisions.
This time around, FIFA had enough, so they banned him from all football activities for 4 months, gave him a 9-match ban from international football, and fined him 100,000 Swiss francs.
Luis Suarez is suspended for 9 matches and banned for 4
Give it
months
up.
from any football-related activity.
He should got
Even
put to
this
jail.
is nothing compared to
Put
blind
hands on
guys
someone.
refereeing a game. Look at this. When Bruno Fernandes was tackled in the 18-yard box by Ezri Konsa, it looked like a clear penalty. But after watching the replay, it showed Fernandes was the one who fouled the defender. Despite a VAR check, the referee gave a penalty kick, which Bruno happily scored. But the next story I'm going to tell you is one of the craziest transfer sagas of all time. In 1996, then Southampton manager Graham Souness received a call from a man claiming to be George Weah, the FIFA